What's going on, guys? It's me, Grayson, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, guys, we are back in Minecraft. Now, I did get done quite a lot upstairs, quite a lot done so far. I think after this video, I'm gonna film something else because I just don't want to post every single day Minecraft. So I think I have still 2 or 3 more videos to upload, including this one. So after that, I'll upload like other or something else. I might try to find another game, maybe Subnautica I could start up again, because I did record it, but I guess I didn't save or something. So in the um, last video, I worked on my little crop area and wheat farm, stuff like that. All this, we got beetroots, potatoes down along that line, carrots up at the top, pumpkins here, pumpkins there, melons there, and then what's it called? Sugarcane there, and then the wheat farm has the most just because I thought it would look good going all the way around the silo. I said the silo. The windmill. So here's a windmill. Nothing much, nothing too fancy. Just, it's just a little cozy area. Really like how I decorated it. It's very nice. So anyways, we're going to come back out and I'm going to show you what I did recently off camera. It was actually a pretty big project. So I don't guys know if you guys remember me originally introducing that I was going to make like a lake house or whatever. But as you can see, there's lots of spruce trees coming up, and I really wanted a forest of spruce trees, and the custom forest actually took me about 3 hours, like planting all these saplings and terraforming the land. And then building the lake house took another 3 hours just because I was a little bit slow because it was a little bit late at night and my ADHD was really bad then, so I really wasn't able to focus because I'd have to take breaks, otherwise I would get not burnt out, but I would get lose motivation basically. So you have these trees. I also left the acacia trees, even though I don't really like them that much, but I left it to give variety. So you just walk along, lots of trees. That's what took long, and I may go ahead and fly over again just to show you guys, but also to see if there's any empty gaps that I could put spruce trees. So I really love the vibe of this forest. It just is very good. I don't really plan to cut down any of these trees. They're really just aesthetic trees. So you can go all the way around. Trying to avoid showing you the lake house because I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. But basically, there's a lake that I made a custom lake because it was all rock, so I had to put in dirt, which was a long process too. So basically, I went maybe a little overboard with the tall trees, but I thought it looked really cool. Like, I think I might actually put one right there. I like having, sorry, I'm a little tired today. Because, past few days I've been staying up pretty late, and so I'm exhausted every day. But tonight I'm actually probably gonna go to bed early. So just placing like, different types of trees, like, because it gives variety and makes the forest feel more lively, not lively, yes, lively. Basically make it more realistic, because you would have like different heights of trees, It's like a real thing that could happen. I'm gonna put a tall one here, I think, if it grows. So also you have to take in consideration, sometimes it doesn't grow right away. I don't know if that has to do anything with weather. But as you can see, it's just not liking the 4, so sometimes I just break it and decide to do only 1, and then it works. I'm not sure if it's like random if it grows or not, but oh yeah, that happens sometimes if you're too low. But I really love the big trees too. I think they're an added bonus. Sorry, I'm just really trying to make this feel like a forest. I stopped last night because I really spent so much time putting trees in that now I just feel a little bit like it's a little rough because that was a lot of work. I didn't even grab what I wanted. But I was gonna record last night, but it was too late, and I didn't want to be loud because right now it's still pretty early, like 8 or 9 o'clock. But I also don't have school tomorrow. It's President's Day, but we might not have school on Monday or Tuesday either because I heard we're having like a weather alert or something in our state where like it's gonna snow really bad. So if that's the case, then probably no school Tuesday. But like I said, I do want to try to post once a day and record a video once a day. I just want this channel to do good, you know? And I've gotten back into passion for it, and it's making me happy. It's bringing me joy every day to sit down and relax. But I do have some wonderful news. So I did work for a lady for babysitting before, and I absolutely hated it. Sometimes it was okay, but other than that, the girl never really listened, but the boy I really connected with, he was only like 2 or 3, but I did like the little boy, and I did like the girl to a certain extent, but she was so, because her parents probably like spoiled her when she was like young, she just got this like stuck up, I'll do what I want attitude and didn't really want to listen to me, which I get because I'm just a random person, you know, but you know, we did get to know each other, but she just always never listened. And it was just super stressful. And on top of that, I also had to balance online school, which if I may add, not online school, but hybrid learning where you go 2 days a week and then 2 days and the rest of the week you're at home. And I did struggle for a long time for those months I did babysit for her. I did struggle managing my grades and watching her kids. So we got in a fight one day, and she was like, well, I get the feeling you don't vibe with me or my kids. And I was like, I didn't mean it for it to come off that way. I was just saying it's stressful and I've never done something like this. So we kind of got in a predicament. And another thing about the lady is she was really picky. I mean, I get it. If someone was watching my kids, I'd want my kids to be safe too. But like when I had to be in there sometimes, she would literally change it. She would be like, oh, I need you here at like 7:30. I need you here at 8 o'clock. I need you here at 8:30. I need you here at 9. Oh wait, 9's too late. 8:30's too late. Like she was always changing her like not guidelines, but like what she expected out of me. And you know, I always washed the dishes, always kept up, like, you know, did what a babysitter should do, not just watching the kids, but also, you know, taking care of the stuff around the house. And I had no problem doing that, but she was just a really picky person, and she, like, especially when it came with like scheduling and timing and stuff, and it just got too annoying. So over the past couple months, I've actually been applying for jobs and stuff like that. I did try retail, so I did apply for Kroger early last year, I think in October or November. I applied for Menards, and they didn't ever answer back. Kroger, I applied to them in December of last year going into January because I reapplied again. I did it 2 times, and they told me they don't need me and that my my resume didn't match anything they needed. But the thing is, that would have been my first job, so of course I have not done anything. I mean, what I had on there were like good skills, and they just didn't need me, so I was like, okay. So I did apply I was looking around like restaurants, you know, getting an idea. I didn't really want to work retail or restaurants because I don't know, I just felt like it would be too stressful. But I did, from a family member, I heard that Raising Cane's by our house was needing like help and stuff, and so I went ahead and applied. And I also applied to Subway, which my friend works there, but she told me to come and work with her since there weren't very many people. But I called Raising Cane's yesterday to like just do a checkup call, stuff to make sure, see if they happen to see my resume. And the guy told me to come in on this Wednesday coming up, and I'm super duper excited. I am unbelievably excited to get a job and to start saving up money. Now, granted, the babysitting job, I guess, was a job, but it just, I don't know, I just did not really vibe with being a babysitter. I mean, I get some people do, but no, I just didn't like it. So, I'm really, really stoked and happy that I got an interview scheduled, and I will let you guys know if anything comes up, like if I get the job or what they said, stuff like that. So, yeah. So that was basically my little story that happened over the past few days. Nothing much else happened. I've just been, oh god, I've just been, relaxing and stuff, taking a little bit of just a me weekend. Weekend was really, because my parents went out, on a date, so, I, like, had a day to myself, basically, and it was just nice to just relax and play video games and be in my room and watch YouTube and stuff, like, just do the stuff I love to do, and so that was really nice, and I'm glad my parents got to go out, but, yeah, so, anyways, I think I posted, I can't remember what episode we're on now, but, I guess this is, I think this might be 7, maybe 8. I think it's 7, though. So if you can tell, I'm really, really trying to make it feel like a forest. So I'm literally putting trees all the way around. I got some empty space right here. I will show you guys the lake house in just a second. Now, I'm going to go edit one of my videos, my first video, because I showed you guys a tour of the modern house I built in my personal world, and I never actually gave credit to the person I found on YouTube. And for this video, I will get the link to the person that I used for the guide to build this lake house, so that way I'm not taking credit. I did not build these things. I don't want to take credit, and like if they saw them and was thinking I was stealing it, which I didn't. I'm not taking credit. I could really get a design, but I love using other people's designs in my world because it's nice because I can build, but it's fun to use other people's stuff and see what other people have created, and it kind of gets you inspired to make a new creation, make a new build or something. So yeah. Okay. I'm about to be done placing trees, I swear. Literally last night I sat here and just kept placing saplings. Like I kept going and I was like, I'll be done after this one, I'll be done after that one. And it just kind of like a repetitive thing, because I was like, this place needs a tree and this place needs a tree. Dude, come on. Okay. Come on, this is ridiculous. That's why I didn't do half these on video, because that was a lot of it, was trying to work it to make it, to plant, so. Making this forest was really fun, because there's something about having, come on, irritating. I know nothing's blocking it, so I'm not sure what the issue is. I literally don't know what the problem is. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, it was really fun to, make this custom forest. It feels like real. It feels like a real forest, almost. So I do recommend, if you have like a big world that you're planning to build a forest, or even if you don't like manually build the the um the trunks and stuff, having a forest with like a bunch of different types of trees and making it really feel full is like really satisfying. It's satisfying to look at this area and be like, it doesn't just look like a normal Minecraft world. Because normally, I mean, yes, you can see forests like this in Minecraft, but when you put your personal touches, it makes it feel more realistic, more fun, more, good. More like yourself, like you. I mean, really, if you think about it, Minecraft, that's one of the big points of it, is taking this empty place and making it yours. So, by, adding your personal touches, whatever that may be, it's good to see your work come to life. I'm so sorry that I'm rambling. I just have not had. I don't think I didn't record yesterday, so yeah. So this is my 2 days without recording, but took a little break this weekend just to relax and stuff. Because sometimes I just like to have a weekend where, you know, like sometimes I get overwhelmed by like family interactions and stuff. Like just being around family overwhelms me sometimes because of my anxiety. I don't know. I just get anxious easy, so that's why I do enjoy you know taking time for myself, like for my mental health and stuff. Why is that tree so small? It's kind of sad. Okay, so I'm gonna fly up again. I mean, this is a pretty good damn forest, if I do say so myself. Ooh, I'm calling another trees around right here. Hold up. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what needs to happen. Thank you. And then there's gonna be one right here. Okay, sorry. Just don't know really what to say. Come on. Here we go. I think filling it up with trees really does something. It makes it feel like a real place. Like you could actually go here. That's what I really like about putting my own touches. So right now I've actually built quite a lot in my world. For only being a few episodes in. So probably gonna take a little break from building again. Like I said, when I kind of do mini projects like within a couple of days, and then but I'm really meeting my goals. I'm getting a lot done in quite a short amount of time, so it's really good. I'm gonna put a tree up here for fun. I think it's funny to see trees like just in a random floating area. It's funny to me for whatever reason. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys think this looks good, but I'm really happy with how this has turned out. Adding the different types of trees, like the different heights, and the way spruce trees don't always give the same tree is kind of cool. Almost feels like you can get really a good variety of trees in the forest. It's really nice touch. Now I did think about giving all the trees a bunch of what's it called, leaves, because some of them don't have many, if you can tell. Like if you look straight ahead, some of them just have like a small row, but it would take away from like the variety, I think. Having like different things, you know. It looks good. Here's another back view of the windmill. At the end of this video, or in the middle, not sure when, whenever I get free time, I'm going to give a little tour of what is happening so far. I'm really happy with my progress considering I have not been playing this map that long. I have done a lot off camera and I'm very sorry about that, but I really don't get many views as it is, so if I didn't do things off camera, some videos would be 2 or 3 hours long, and that's not. Now, I could live stream stuff, which I think I should do, but I don't know. I feel like if it's not good content, I don't want to put it out there, if that makes sense. So, that's the only reason, if you guys were wondering why. I do a lot of, like, not useless stuff, but stuff that's not worth being on camera, I guess. Like, who wants to watch me place trees for 3 hours? Because a lot of that, I just listen to music. Because it's easier just to work like that. So that is my look on building off camera, because I wanted to just touch bases. Because I wasn't sure if any of you would be upset that I did that, but, I think it's pretty essential if you want to have a successful world. Because please don't grow big. Okay, good. But yeah, you want to be, son of a bitch. You want to be successful, and so if you, you know, if you don't put content out there that's, you know, good, then you're in fear that you'll mess up and stuff. But it's no big deal. Anyways, enough with rambling. I'm actually gonna go back to this. Just want to throw a little pond in here for whatever reason. Okay. So I just added a little water thing because it looks good. And then, so now I'm going to give you a tour of the lake house. Also in this video, I'm going to be, placing more torches on empty trees, so when you're walking at night, it's not completely dark, because I don't like that. I found that a little annoying. We're also going to set it today. So I don't want to, you can kind of see I just gave you a little sneak peek. But I'm going to walk back through the forest again just for fun. I will eventually probably make a path, but right now I'm not really too worried about that. So it's kind of aesthetic, not aesthetic, but it's really cool and nice that you can walk through, you know, messy terrain, and you know, that's gonna be annoying because I'll jump over that every single time. So I'm just gonna fix this. And I fell even though I didn't want to. Okay. There we go. Just kind of want it to feel more closed off, basically, because that's how normally forests are. Why I'm explaining that, I have no idea, but you know, just wanted to clarify how I'm kind of going for the vibes of this place. Grow, I know you can. What is your issue, my guy? Dude. Sorry, that was very annoying. I don't understand what is causing that not to grow. Grow, then I'm done. I guess one of these trees will grow, but that's not going to. Come on, my guy. This. Why? I don't understand. I've never made a big one. There. More shade to the forest. I said village. Could be a village, but I want it to just be darker, so when you're like walking at night, it's dark. Or when you're walking at day, it's, you know, it actually looks shady. I wish the big trees provided more shade, so they're not just, you know. Okay, sorry about that. I keep going silent. And I keep seeing empty gaps, which I don't mean to find, but I keep finding them and then I want to fix them. Okay, I'm so sorry. I keep placing more trees. So back to where we are. We come down here, and then hate to have an empty gap like that. There. Makes it feel more, And I'm gonna throw random water in places to make it feel more, you know. Just like when you're walking by to like see like, oh, water, you know, like just see water or different types of things around you is kind of nice. I'm gonna make the grass overgrown, because I really love that look. It's really one of my personal favorite types of looks in like forests is like overgrown flowers, stuff like that. Looks cool. It doesn't look, not just that it looks cool, it looks good. It looks realistic. Because, you know, it would be a little bit overgrown, maybe. You know, I mean, obviously most forests aren't kept or taken care of because, you know, nobody's there. Unless it's like a private owned forest, like, you know, it's on like somebody's land, then, you know, you're not really gonna take care of it because it's just grass and trees. I'm trying to think, if you enter through, I think that's how you have to enter. I mean, you can always enter in different ways, but so I haven't really did this area too much. Still trying to make it, you know, with more trees and stuff. But basically just, you know, still working on it. But I'm just gonna give you the reveal of the house now. So you have all these lily pads and stuff like that, you know, so you can jump on or okay, so enough messing around. This is the lake house, and I got this off of YouTube, like I said again. So here's all the sides. It's a really nice design. I actually really like it. Looks really good. But if you come in, so it's like interesting the way it's made, but it's interesting in a good way. Like it's different than what you would normally see. You have a little farm just in case you wanted to stay here. It's kind of like a home away from home, in case I just wanted a different type of vibe and stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I did. You got little seating area, you know. This is the kitchen, which you can put these down, but I think they look good up. So you can come in here. You got a crafting table and furnaces and blast furnaces. And then you got chests and all your things and barrels. So you got all that, trees, flowers, you know. So you're wondering like, well, how do you get in? Okay, so you go up these stairs. Very cool. I like that. And these are just for decorations, but I guess if you wanted to use them, you could. But you know, they just still look cool. Like, I'm really happy with how this looks. Hang on. Let me set it to midnight. Because it looks really good at midnight. Because with the lights just barely lighting it up. See, I want to put more lights and like on different trees. But this looks really cozy. I really like this. It's a different type of vibe. So, you come in here, and you have 2 sets of stairs. So this is the kitchen. Lots of things. You got books, chests. If you come down here, it's like a little, I don't know what you'd call this, like a loft or something like that. A man cave or something. I don't know what you really want to call it, but there's chests, there's an armor stand, another chest. It's just a little storage room basically, but I think it's a little cool design. They did have their bedroom down here because they put an enchantment room upstairs, but I wasn't gonna include that because I'm gonna have my own enchantment room. So yeah. So you then come upstairs, and it's pretty simple up here. Just the double bed, the chest, crafting table, little barrels, and then you can like step out here if you want and look. Very cool. You can get even rooftop views. So yes, and besides like the acacia trees, everything, all these birch trees I placed. But I think it looks really phenomenal. Really good. So now that we're it's nighttime, which is the best time to do this. Sorry, my throat is a little dry. Let me take a sip of my drink. Okay. So I'm just gonna fly up here. I take a slab, and then I take the lantern, and I just place it like that, and it gives it not a lot of light, but it emits light into the forest, which is good. I sometimes mess up input too, but that's okay. Doesn't necessarily need to be in a certain area on the top of the tree like this, but as long as you can hang one, I do recommend this if you have big forest or custom forests that you path and you plan to like go through. It's really useful to have some type of light when you're walking through the forest. Even if it's not directly on the ground, it still lights up the place just a little bit, which is kind of nice. Don't want to put on every single tree, you know, because that's a little OCD. It's a little too much. So I'm really just placing it on these ones. I've open ones or ones that I think deserve light. Yeah. Don't put them on those. I just put them only on the spruce trees. So, yeah. Just gonna go ahead and spend a couple more minutes doing that. Okay. It's very good. I like this idea. Because for me, like light is pretty important in my world. I love when even if you're at night you can see like there's still light going around the world. Because I don't know, like when you're walking around and like you know, looking back at what you built, it's nice to have empty. Or not empty. It's nice to have spaces that have light in them. So, yeah. Okay, so I have lots of plans actually. Still, surprisingly, I'm surprised I've not ran out of ideas. Because for me, it's not about the idea. It's about coming up with that idea. No. Like deciding what I want. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I didn't realize that water made that type of sound. Very interesting. So what I'm doing is I'm placing, I like the trees just floating. I think it's a very fun concept, even though it's may not be the most realistic. Idea. It's certainly looks cool. Time set day. No. Set midnight. I just think it's easier to do this at midnight. I don't want to put too many logs in because, you know. I just don't want to overcrowd the water because I still want it to feel like someone should be able to see stuff, like see the house when you come through. But I just didn't want it to be fully empty, if that makes sense. Like I do want I don't know, like I don't know if this is real. Of course I get that tree. That's very interesting. So So what I'm gonna do is do this. Actually, no. What? It's fine. But out of any tree I could have got, I got that one. It's fine. It's variety. It's fine. Please, let's not get that again. I don't want that type of tree. I thought that I'm putting it out on the water. It's not going to do that. Please, tall. Yes, thank you. And it is okay if they touch. It actually makes it feel more foresty. I do appreciate the different size branches. Surprised that grew. Well, I'm not complaining, I guess. So it looks cool. Okay, so since you guys saw basically almost everything there is to see, yeah, since you saw everything, that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. I love this place. Really, I do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give the little tour of what I have so far built in this world. You guys already know my house. It's in the same shape as it was before. I did upgrade this, so what if you could see through the chest, like see what's in it? That'd be cool. But then you got the nether room. This right here is gonna be the enchantment room. You come up here and you got the exit. You come down. You come down and you got this bridge that I made custom. Did get a little inspiration off YouTube, but other than that, I came up with the idea myself. You have this bridge, which crosses over with these two trees connecting, and then you go through this. After you go through this, you come up here, and you got sugar farm, you got melons, you got your fruits. You don't have a clear pathway throughout, so that's why you use these gates that I placed, and that basically follows the whole water line. You come in here, you have this. Come up here, nothing really much. And then you just, this is just empty, so is this. Looks pretty cool. So there's that, there's the farmlands. Then, guess the way to get down to the lake house would be, I guess, down this little hill, and then through this. And then you got the custom forest, which I'm gonna do an aerial view to just give you guys a little look on what that looks like. And I'm also gonna get my little screenshot for the video. Yeah. And actually, no. Yeah, no. No, I'll get it after. Because it'll have the recording symbol in the video. Or on the picture. Oh. Okay, so we got that, you got that. So other than that, that is basically it. And I'm really happy with what it is so far. I'm very sorry this video is not going to be longer. Not really in the mood to play Minecraft today. But I did get